Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. What Hill said. It's Friday, first of all. And also, I finished a 30-day yoga challenge, which was really amazing for my body and mind. So I was like really feeling good about that. It's just a wonderful day to be alive. I want to go somewhere so bad. So I wanted to bring you guys a Why I Locked video. I promise this is not turning into a lock channel. I promise I'll bring some other content eventually, but right now I'm just so excited about my hair. So here we go. So I wanted to bring you guys a Why I Locked video because, just in case people were curious, and then something for myself to look back at, especially a couple of years from now. So again, like, this journey really is for myself, so I can document it for me. But, I think some people are curious, and for those who are, here's my lock video. So let's get right into it. So when it comes to locks were something that I was thinking about for a really long time. So years ago, I probably had a negative connotation towards locks. Nothing serious, just like, oh, that's not for me, I can never do it. I like to switch my hair up too much, and I was just like super like, no, I'm good on locks. But now that I'm older, and it's been a couple of years since I've actually been thinking about locks. So when I moved to DC a few years ago, the Maryland area, I'm actually in Maryland, gotta be specific, with the DC, Maryland, Virginia. Maryland, okay. So being in Maryland, so many people out here have locks. Even in Atlanta, when I lived there for a while, I noticed people had locks, but it still wasn't something that I was like attracted to because I lived in Atlanta like fresh out of high school and some college years, so I wasn't really even thinking about locks back then. But in DC, in Maryland, everybody has locks. It seems like a really popular hairstyle, especially Baltimore, like, DMV, like, black is beautiful up here. Black is beautiful everywhere, right? But black is so celebrated here, I feel, in this area, and just who you are, just black naturalness, like, that is DC. So I got accustomed and used to seeing a whole bunch of people with locks, or everyone with locks. So that has definitely attributed to me being more curious and interested in locking up. So, and then as well as my friends around me, like, locking their hair. So it just kind of piqued my interest even more. So I remember saying to myself like a year and a half ago, like, I'm going to think about it seriously. Like, serious, I'm going to give it some thought and see what I come up with when it comes to locking. What's holding me back, or like, what, you want to, but why are you afraid to, or what's keeping you from doing it? So I wanted to explore that for this year. I was like, I'm going to give myself a year to think about this. So, it wasn't something I was thinking about every day, mostly passive, but then there was moments where I was just like really thinking on my hair, or just having conversations with people about hair. And then when I went on a super YouTube binge, oh my God. When I tell you I was on YouTube for hours, I would rather be on YouTube at 4 a.m. than be in my bed. It was bad. Like, I was on YouTube so much. Once I discovered the lock community on YouTube, it was a wrap. I kind of knew, like, I'm committing to this lock journey. Because there was just so much beautiful inspiration on here. So I was like, okay, yes, for sure. But as far as my personal reasons for wanting to lock my hair, I was getting to a place in my loose natural journey that I just was not loving my hair. I loved my hair. I didn't like the act of doing my hair. I cannot stand doing my hair. It's just such a process. It takes so long, and I just got to that place where I was just like, I don't want to do my hair ever. So I started doing hella protective styles, like with whatever that would keep my hands out of my real hair. That's the kind of styles I was doing. And I mostly do my hair myself. I've been doing my hair since 5th grade. Like, I was really young when I requested to do my own hair, and my auntie let me. So I've been doing my hair for a really long time. So I would do anything to avoid doing my real hair. So braids, twists, pressing my hair. I was definitely one of those loose naturals who did not care about heat. I would blow dry my hair. That's why there's some damage in the front of some of my locks now, because I would straighten my hair every now and then. Not a whole bunch, but just enough to cause damage. So once I got to that place where I was like, I don't even want to touch my hair, like, unless I have to, unless I'm like putting a protective style in. I was like, okay, let's explore this. Let's explore. I am so appreciative of my hair texture. I would not change it for the world. I think it's beautiful, but I will not sit here and act like doing my hair is not a lot. It's a lot. And then I was also processing the thoughts of like how much of a political statement it is to be natural. And I've been natural for a really, really long time. I kind of went natural. It was kind of on accident. It was before the movement, and it was just like I was just tired of perms. I was just tired of the chemicals. And back then I wasn't really on natural things. Like I wasn't pressed about organic this, organic that, or wellness. Back then I didn't care. I just kind of didn't want to put perm in my hair anymore. I was tired of it. So that's really the only reason why I stopped. So I've been natural for a really, really long time. I just wasn't the best natural. I didn't do it my best, you know? But as Black women, our hair, for some reason, is always like, I don't know, it's a topic of conversation. It's in the media or the news or whatever the case. And I just like the thoughts of what would it be like to just let my hair be? Just to let my hair be. Like, what would happen if I just, okay, like, yes, I manipulated the twist and I decided what size they were going to be, and I had to part each one. You know, this is different from free-forming. Free-forming is just like, I think, just letting your hair do its thing. Like, period. There's no twisting and nothing like that. But with my hair, yes, these are manipulated twists. However, you know, me locking my hair means more than it just being a style. It's more like, what if I just let my hair be and just let it do its thing and just let it naturally develop these locks and, you know, just embrace it. Just embrace the journey and embrace what happens with my locks. Like, this is my crown. I'm going to wear it proudly. This is just my opportunity with my hair to build a better relationship with my hair, to be honest. Like, I don't want to feel this burden of like, I have to style my hair, or I'm not decent looking, or I'm not appropriate looking, or it's like I'm so over a lot of these narratives. Like, I also saw something recently that had me thinking about how we always want to straighten our young girls' hair for special events, for prom, for photos, for graduation, whatever the case. Like, little black girls, our hair, like, that is like the holy grail. Like, go get your hair straightened. Like, this is a celebration. Like, and it really had me thinking, like, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I've seen straight hair be put on a pedestal, and I myself am guilty for that. And straight hair is beautiful. I love all styles. I'm not coming down on straight hair. I'm not coming down on things that other women choose to do with their hair, but I want to put my natural hair on a pedestal. When I got married, I made a very deliberate decision to keep my hair in its natural state. For my wedding, being how important of a day that is for me, and how your wedding is supposed to be the day that you feel the most beautiful, and the last thing I wanted to do was straighten my hair, because that is not who I am on a regular day basis. Regular day, my hair is natural. Before the locks, it was natural. I want to look like myself, and I want to feel like myself, even though with some tracks up in there, the tracks match my texture. But I hope you guys get the point of like just embracing who I am just as I am. So I hope that made some sense for you guys as to why I decided to lock my hair. So before I get out of here, I kind of wanted to answer two questions that I figured would be kind of popular when it comes to deciding to lock your hair. So the first question is, how did you know that you were ready? So how I knew that I was ready was that I just felt it in my spirit. I just felt like the time is now. What are you waiting for? You're on your self-love journey. You can embrace yourself in all stages. You have the ability to embrace yourself in all stages. You know, you might not like how you look every day, but, you know, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It doesn't have to be permanent, but we're going into it with a positive mindset. And once I knew that I didn't have a fear about it anymore, that's when I knew that I was ready. When I had the apprehension, I knew that I wasn't. But when I felt clear and I didn't feel like there was anything, like I wasn't weighing back and forth on the decision. It was just like a knowing that, okay, time is now, go ahead, lock up, like, and that's pretty much how I knew. So I don't know if that would help anyone else, but when you know, like, don't rush that decision. And the second question is, did you try every hairstyle that you wanted to try? And my honest answer is no. So there's a hairstyle that I love, and if I can figure it out on iMovie is like Voldemort. Anyway, so there's a hairstyle that I love. It's when your hair is like really, really short. Really, really short, and it has those like waves in your hair, and then it comes down and you have a little sideburn action and oh my God, that hair is so sexy to me. That is the only hairstyle I've never done. I've never had my hair shorter than a TWA, which is a tiny, what is a TWA again? Oh my God, what is TWA? I forgot what a TWA means. But I know it means when it's like an afro. Oh, it's something with an afro, right? So I haven't cut my hair shorter than like a medium-sized afro. Maybe someday in the future. I don't know. We'll see what happens. As far as now, I've tried everything that I'm interested in for the time being. Hair texture also plays a factor in the reason why I haven't tried that short hairstyle, because I ain't got them kind of jeans. I think the style is beautiful, and if I ever did do it one day, maybe I would have to perm my hair. I don't know. I'm open-minded to everything, but I don't want to close myself off. I just sat here and said how I'm embracing the natural, so how could I go perm my hair one day? But then again, I could, because I have the right to change my mind. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video about why I decided to lock my hair. If you are thinking about locking your hair, maybe this is your sign. Maybe you have been thinking about it for a while. Listen to your gut. Listen to your gut and follow that. Also, don't let anyone influence your decision. That was really important to me, that I decided on my own if this is what I wanted to do. I didn't like look at someone and say like, ooh, that person has locks, I want to get locks too now. Absolutely not. Like, this is all a personal decision, a personal journey. So that's just my little 2 cents if you're thinking about